After a month-long political tamasha, Pakistan is all set to get a new Prime Minister today. The combined opposition has already named PML President Shehbaz Sharif as its joint candidate to replace Khan after a last-minute surprise entry of Shah Mahmood Qureshi, who was nominated by the PTI. It is now certain that Shehbaz Sharif will be the next Prime Minister of Pakistan. The National Assembly will convene at 2 p.m. today to elect the new leader of the House. Meanwhile, tens of thousands of PTI members carried out huge protests across the country. PTI has also announced that its lawmakers would resign if opposition candidate Shehbaz Sharif was allowed to contest the election. Imran Khan repeated the foreign conspiracy theory. Khan said Pakistan became an independent state in 1947, but the freedom struggle begins again today against a foreign conspiracy of regime change. Sources have informed that Imran Khan will visit Parliament House today.
Resolution for vote of no confidence against Mr. Imran Khan, the Prime Minister of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, has been passed by a majority of the total membership of the National Assembly.
After a month-long tamasha, political dust has finally begun to settle in Pakistan, or at least so it seems for now. After a last-minute surprise entry of Shah Mahmood Qureshi, who was nominated by the PTI, it's now certain that Shehbaz Sharif will be the next Prime Minister of Pakistan. But Imran Khan, former Wazir-e-Azam of Pakistan, is not ready to hang up his boots just yet. Even after losing the most crucial match of his political career, Imran Khan's party, PTI, held a countrywide protest against the alleged foreign conspiracy.
इंशाल्लाह जो आखिरी फैसला होगा वो अवाम का होगा। इस जमहूरी निज़ाम में जो आखिरी आवाज़ होगी वो अवाम की होगी और अवाम की आवाज़ जो है वो इमरान खान है।
पहली दफ़ा एक ऐसी गवर्नमेंट है जिसके लिए अवाम परेशान है। गवर्नमेंट गई है और अवाम परेशान है कि क्यों हमारे लीडर को हटाया गया है। हम क्या चाहते हैं? हम क्या चाहते हैं?
Not just that, Imran's party is also threatened to resign from the assemblies and launch a massive campaign if Shehbaz Sharif's nomination papers are not rejected.
कोर कमेटी की रिकमेंडेशन ये है कि वज़ीर-ए-आज़म इमरान खान को उन्होंने ये कहा है कि हमें असम्बलियों से मुस्ताफ़ी हो जाना चाहिए और उसके लिए हम कौमी असम्बली से शुरू कर रहे हैं। अगर शहबाज शरीफ के कागजात के ऊपर हमारे ऑब्जेक्शंस नहीं होते तो कल ही हम ये रेजिग्नेशन जो है वो दे देंगे।
Sources say that Imran Khan wants to visit the assembly himself. Meanwhile, political tamasha continued as both the opposition and PTI filed nominations for the Prime Minister post. In London, there were celebrations outside Nawaz Sharif's residence, but it soon turned violent as Imran supporters also jumped into the fray. Bureau Report, India Today.
Let's take this across to my colleague Akshita Nandagopal, who's now going to shed some light over the expected candidates in Pakistan's new cabinets.
Sources have told India Today exactly what the new cabinet is going to look like. At this point, it looks like Imran Khan's successor is going to be Shehbaz Sharif, brother of Nawaz Sharif, the leader of opposition. A combined opposition has pitched him as the next Pakistan Prime Minister. Besides that, the Assembly Speaker could be Nawaz Khamar, someone who served as the Defence Minister, as the Finance Minister as well in Pakistan in the past. Bilawal Bhutto, the man who's been credited as the one who orchestrated this entire no-confidence motion against Imran Khan, could also be accommodated as a foreign minister. Rana Sanaullah could be the interior minister. He is the chief of the PML-N in Pakistan, Punjab. Then you have Shazia Muri, who could be the minister of information, and these names could be announced very, very soon. Khwaja Asif, former foreign minister of Pakistan, could be made the Minister of Defence this time around. Another name that's doing the rounds is that of Faisal Sabzwari, who could be the Ports and Shipping Minister. These are the names currently that India Today has picked up who could be accommodated in the cabinet. This is a united opposition coming together and ensuring that there's representation from every single political party. But all of this will be helmed by Shehbaz Sharif.
The opposition parties in Pakistan nominated Shehbaz Sharif of Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz as their joint candidate for the Prime Minister's election. Shehbaz Sharif, brother of Nawaz Sharif, is likely to take over as the next Prime Minister of Pakistan after Imran Khan was ousted as the Prime Minister through a no-confidence motion late on Saturday night. Here is more.
This is Shehbaz Sharif. The leader of opposition and chief of Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz. A hardcore realist who makes no bones while performing onerous tasks. Sharif is little known outside Pakistan, but has a reputation domestically as an effective administrator. The PML chief is now the frontrunner to become Pakistan's next Prime Minister after the ouster of Imran Khan. Following the submission of nomination papers on Sunday, Sharif is likely to be elected as the Prime Minister on Monday. Shehbaz, the 70-year-old younger brother of former three-time Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, has served as Chief Minister of the country's most populous and politically crucial Punjab province thrice. This is the first time his party, PML-N, especially its supremo Nawaz Sharif, agreed on his name for the post of the Prime Minister. Nawaz's daughter and PML-N Vice President Maryam Nawaz, groomed to be Nawaz's successor, has said her uncle is a man who has served the nation selflessly and tirelessly. In September 2020, Shehbaz was arrested by the anti-graft body, National Accountability Bureau, on charges of money laundering. Shehbaz denied the charges and termed them as political victimization by the Imran Khan government. He remained in jail for several months before he got bail. Shehbaz's son Hamza Shehbaz is the leader of opposition in the Punjab Assembly. Hamza is also contesting the Chief Minister election against the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf coalition candidate Parvez Ilahi. His younger son Suleiman Shehbaz has been absconding in the United Kingdom for the last few years in a money laundering and unaccounted wealth case. Analysts say that the PML chief, unlike Nawaz Sharif, enjoys amicable relations with Pakistan's military, which traditionally controls foreign and defense policy in the nation of 22 crore people. If the leader is elected to power, all eyes will be on how Shehbaz steers Pakistan out of its massive economic crisis. Bureau Report, India Today.